by 10 and not multiply the numerator by the same quantity, because it will not be correct. It will not have the same fraction. If I decide to multiply the denominator by 10, I have to multiply the numerator by 10. If I decide to multiply the denominator by x squared, I have to multiply the numerator by x squared. If I decide to multiply the denominator by x plus h squared, I have to multiply the numerator by the same quantity. So okay, I'm here. Can anyone give us the numerator of the numerator? So the numerator has a denominator and the numerator. Can anyone, do not calculate, I want everyone to see what we're writing. So can anyone just give us the raw numerator?
X squared minus x plus h squared.
Very good. Very good. Now, we have to refresh our memory on the fact that everything can be written over 1. Not this. I don't need to write this over 1 because it's a fraction already. But h is the same thing with h over 1. 5 is the same with 5 over 1. 0 is the same with 0 over 1. X is the same with x over 1. Everything can be written over 1. Why am I doing this? Is because now someone would like to tell me how do I divide a fraction by another fraction?
You multiply by the reciprocal.
Exactly. Thank you. Who said so? Lake, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so you understand these symbols? You can call me lazy. I don't want to write it again. So the equal symbol in a square, it's continuing here. The equal symbol with a circle will continue here. So just to cut back on writing a little bit. I'm not lazy, but I just want to move on. So now the numerator is x squared, and I'll come back to it, divided by x squared, x plus h squared, multiplied by 1 over h. Because it was h over 1, so a divided by b, everything divided by c over d, is we copy the fraction from the top and we multiply, we say by the multiplicative inverse of the denominator. And that's what we did. We copied this. I didn't finish because I want to simplify it. I don't want to write it again. Times 1 over h. Everyone with me? Yes? Okay, perfect. Stop me if you have questions. Now, I would like again someone make me proud and expand this and at the same time distribute -1.
I got negative 2xh minus h squared.
So, say it again.
I got negative 2xh minus h squared, but I subtracted the negative x squared, like it's x squared minus x squared.
Okay, so, but I have to show everything. I see what you did. You're way ahead of me, which is awesome. So we know that x plus h squared has 3 terms, is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, and we distributed -1 to all those 3. Everyone with us? Noor, are you okay? Is this okay?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Okay, so now remember 2 things have to happen. All terms without h must simplify in the numerator. Do they?
Yes.
Okay. Secondly, h from the denominator. As you noticed from the previous problem, there is still an h left over. Of course it will, but not this one. This one goes away. Okay, good. So can anyone factor out? What is the common factor here? Alex?
H.
Yes. Yes, I would factor out -h, but that's fine. H is fine too. What is left in parentheses?
2x. H.
What is the symbol?
plus.
Very good. Very good. And now you see that this is the only way to simplify after we factor. Can anyone give us the final simplified form? This was not a trivial problem. Finding the difference quotient and simplifying it for a rational function is not trivial. So minus stays in front of the fraction line now. The numerator is 2x plus h divided by x squared, x plus h squared. Never expand. Do not expand. In the denominator, we never do that. What does this represent again? Can anyone tell us what it represents?
Difference quotient.
The difference quotient, and also it's the almost the instantaneous rate of change of that function at any point under certain conditions, which we will see later. Okay. I would like to finally start R.1. I know I have, how many more minutes I have? Do I have any minutes left? I have 6 minutes left. Okay. Okay. So R.1. In R.1, we are going to look at, I would like to look at a few mathematical models. And mainly, I would like to look at least just one, because we only have 6 minutes left. I don't want to hold you over. Interest compounded n, lowercase n, times per year. And here is the formula. A equals P in parentheses 1 plus R, lowercase n, close the parenthesis, and power n times T. What is all this? This is the principal. We may borrow money or we may deposit money. This is the accumulated value. So if we deposit $1,000 under certain conditions, I'll come back to that. How much do we have in 10 years? This is the accumulated value. Principal we deposit today. In 10 years, how much we're going to have? Lowercase r, annual interest rate. Lowercase n, number of times interest is compounded, recalculated, compounded per year. Lowercase t, number of years. And hopefully I have time just to plug in one. Let me know. Okay, so I'm looking at one of our problems on page 11. Let's say 29. And it says we are purchasing, we have $300,000 and we are depositing it at interest rate 2.2%. And they're asking us, so this is time equals 1 year, they say. And they want us to calculate the accumulated value when n the number of times we compound the interest is 1 annually, semi-annually, semi-annually, quarterly, there are 4 quarters, and so on and so forth. I swallowed the L here. Okay, and then we'll come back because I don't want to hold you over, and I just want to show at least one. So we have the formula. A equals 300,000 in parentheses 1 plus the interest rate has to be changed into a decimal. Can anyone give us the decimal number for 2.2%?
0.022.
Great job. So 0.022. And let's say we do the quarterly, 4. The power has to be 4 multiplied by the number of years. I'm going to share my screen so I can show you with the calculator. Here it is. And then I'll stop after this. So 300,000, put a left parenthesis. Wake up, wake up, wake up. So 300,000, left parenthesis 1 plus. So, sorry guys, I have to move you. Oh, not the good direction, sorry. 300,000, left parenthesis 1 plus 0.022 divided by 4, close the parenthesis, put a caret. I always put parentheses if I need to calculate. There is no need in this case because it's 4 times 1. Of course, I'm not going to write 4 times 1. I just wanted to show you. And then here it is, 306,654.65. And that's our answer, 306,654.65.
Quarterly, right?
That is when, for 1 year, when the interest is compounded quarterly, 4 times during that year.